What's going on, people? What's going on? This live stream may not or may be for you. May or may not be for you. But consider this. uh, consider this. Consider this. We're in the age of live streaming, you know. Shout out to those people that watch this in the replay gang. That's why I just go straight into it. We're in the age of live streaming. What does that mean? Why should it matter? Why should you care? You know, bro, how am I supposed to send these Morpheus glass to you if you don't give me an address? Yes, I forgot all about it, drone worship. I forgot all about it. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Sorry about that. I gotta basically get to you or whatnot. I got so much going on. Forgive me, drone worship. But you can definitely email me at seeker.dreamer.believer@gmail.com. What's up, Size Dad? What's up, John MKD Doe? Anyway, like I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by drone worship, we're living in the age of live streaming. Why is that important? Why should you care? It means that people want more engagement, as far as, the content that's putting out there. It's not enough just to put out a video and say, hey, you know what? This is my content and, watch it, support it, like, subscribe, and all those other things. And being in this age of live streaming shows that people want more authenticity and stuff like that. They want more interaction. They want to have more of a say so. They want to touch and feel and what's going on, Green Bay Wacky? I appreciate you for being here. I'm not gonna be on too long, but long enough. It is a time. It's a special time where people, they just want to be a part of what's going on. I feel videos take more time than streams. Yeah, videos take more time than streams, but also too, it's a art form to it. It's a science that goes into making the right videos. What's going on, Mark Merrill? Appreciate you, Green Bay Wacky, of course. Appreciate all you for coming through. This is just my take on us being in the age of live streaming and what it means. I mean, also is what Green Bay Wacky, what Crimson Fantasy alluded to as far as edited videos taking a long time, and really putting it together. I am going fine. I'm doing fine tonight. I'm a little disappointed that the Cleveland Cavaliers lost game 3 in the NBA Finals, but the better team won in the Golden State Warriors. That is what it is. Oh well, moving right along. Live streaming, as far as live streaming goes, it's a trend as far as where people, are, I guess, more connected. It's almost going back to the beginnings of live television, when it came to, back in the olden days when TV was out there and people wanting to see things as they happen. Sometimes with edited content, and just, like stuff that's put together, stage is good, but you have to have very compelling, great storytelling and stuff like that in order to be able to engage people and interact with people. And I think also too, when it comes to live streaming, it's also easier. It's also easier to, live stream and just speak off the cuff and, be on the scene in the moment, in that time where you could just go back and forth and have a conversation with people, especially with being online. It's one of the easiest ways, to be connected and stuff like that. I don't know what you mean, but I don't. I find it harder. What do you find harder? You find live streaming harder? I don't know. I don't know if you find live streaming harder. Some people find live streaming easier. Some people find making it edited videos easier. I appreciate that, Mark Merrill. I appreciate that definitely. First like plus the thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I just think us being in the age of live streams just shows that people want more connectivity. It's not just one thing just to say, okay, I'm going to leave a comment on the video. Yeah, I do. I'd rather make videos. Well, I mean, that's a personal preference. But see, I think the thing with live streaming goes, anybody can live stream. I think we're in the age of live streaming because anybody at the present moment, once they have the capability and the access, it can go do their thing. What's going on, Linda? Appreciate you. Tell Steph I said hello to him as well. I think live streaming is popular because, it's a situation where, any and everybody can just get on there, just be themselves and, interact with the audience and do whatever it is that they do, so, that's a popular thing. I mean, now questionability as far as whether or not you're good at it is another question. I like both. I had to have an outlet for my comedy. Yeah, but see, here's the thing. I think the person that's going to take it to the next level is when you're able to take that comedy or your staging or whatever and you do it live. Because there's nothing like a live audience. There's nothing. You're not going to, I don't care who you are. I don't care what you say. I don't care. I'll disagree and debate with any and everybody on their stream or my stream or whatever. right? What's going on, Roland Homestead? There's nothing like the engagement that you're going to get. There's nothing like the watch time. There's nothing like the experience that you're going to get from being live. You know, it's nothing like it. I could say, you know, I have a video that does 1 million views, or you know, have 10,000 people on the live stream. I'm going to get more. I'm going to get more good vibes. I'm going to get more, you know, positive response, more business from that live stream than I would from that video that may get 1 million views, depending on who I connect with and stuff like that inside of it. And that's just what I believe. I like having a theme for the stream or gaming or Google Hangouts by myself. I'm not a fan. Yeah, nah. I mean, I get where you're coming from. I get true. I mean, some videos of comedy is just like needing a video. Yeah, no, believe me, I'm not going away from edited content. Edited content has its place, but the reality is not everybody can put together, you know, great engaging stories or fantastic edited content that everybody wants to see. It's easier to say, you know what, I want to go live. Let me hit that live button and just start talking. You know, and it's alluring, it's attractive to a lot of people. But yes, I should take the content to another level and do a lot. Yeah, I mean, I tell anybody, whatever you're doing on YouTube or any other platform, once you take it and go live and able to put your production together and do like almost like a live newscast, you're going to be on another level. You're going to be in another stratosphere. That's because people want to be able to engage. People want to be able to be a part of the show, but not have to be, you know, totally in the show. They want to be able to give their opinion. They want to be able to get feedback and be influenced and share with other friends and stuff like that. You know, it's kind of crazy like that, and I think the technology allows for that. And then when you have it like that, it's kind of crazy. Yeah, like Dr. Krim's radio show series. Yeah, there you go, Dr. Krim's. You're in relationship advice and all other kind of things. Let's help each other to grow together. Yeah, Mark Merrill, that's one of the things too. But see, here's the thing. With live streaming itself, there's so much networking and things that you can do as it pertains to live streaming that you really can't do through an edited video. Because when you have an edited video, just imagine if you have an edited video where there's like 100,000 comments. You know, there's 100,000 comments in that video, and you know about 5 or 6 of them are really good that you want to get through. I mean, I don't know if you're going to go back to the edited video and see that, but see, if you're on a live stream, even if you have those same amount of comments, you're probably not going to get to every comment, but you have a higher chance, highly likely a chance that you're going to see people in the comment section or folks coming at you or talking to you and whatnot, and being able to engage. Engagement is just different on a live stream. It's just something about it that's like a real connection with the people. Now the downside to it though is like when you're doing the live streams and stuff like that, because it's not highly edited content, because it's not, you know, great production value on it, you know, it's something that people may not want to come back to unless you're talking about something engaging or you're having an in-depth conversation. I mean, but it benefits you if you're a great conversationalist, if you can get guests on your shows, or you can set up a show format on a live stream and talk about, you know, engaging things and really just, you know, get people into what you're saying, or talk about trending topics. You can really, you know, make a living off of live streams, you know, depending on who you are and how you do it. Now, if you just get on there and live stream and you don't actually put a whole lot of work into it and a whole lot of production to it, then it is hard to build a channel off a live stream. It's hard to build a business off of just live streaming alone. When you have the live streaming aspect of it, it has to be like Crimson Fantasy was saying, you know, it's more themed and, you know, things behind it and stuff like that. My edited videos are the most views and the watch time in the stream. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I hear you in that Crimson Fantasy. I like the interview format. The interview format size, that is a good thing. I mean, with live streaming, I think it's an option that folks shouldn't shy away from, regardless of who you are, because you have a chance to engage with people. That's like for YouTube, you know, hey, what's going on, Lynn? I see you. You're looking cool out there. For YouTube, as far as a lot of us small YouTubers, live streaming is so important because it gives us a chance to interact with our subscribers. It gives a chance to let people know that we're real folks. They see our likes, our dislikes, they see our flaws, you know, they see our strengths, our weaknesses and stuff like that. You know, yeah, live streams are more sociable, you know. They have a chance for us to connect with the audience in a way that an edited video may not. Because with an edited video, you can edit, you can cut, chop, you can add music and stuff like that. You know, in this live stream, you know, you see what you get. I see the devil's head there. I don't know what that means, Lynn. I don't know if you're angry, mad, or whatever, but hello to you. So it's kind of just certain things, that you can't fake on a live stream. If I have the energy, if I'm talking about something that people want to hear, if the conversation is going good, if the audience participation is something that's worthwhile, it really does make it into something. I know you were trying to send me some kind of message there, Lynn, but it's all good. And like I said, over time, if you're consistent with the live streams and whatnot, you can really gain an audience and a following that's unique and just a niche in its own right. What's up, Creative Spirit? I appreciate you for coming through. Thank you, Eggman Rocks. I appreciate that. Now, I don't know if I'm the great teacher, but I'm not as wise as I would like to be. I'm just really just talking about things that y'all folks already know about, and just getting your opinions on it. Some folks have said that edited content is better. Some folks said they have to have their outlet through the edited content. I just say to anybody, you should be doing both. You should be doing edited videos. You should be doing live streams. You should really be looking into different options as far as what's going on. I say if to anybody out there, if you're not exploring some type of live content, in this age, I think of live streaming, then you're hurting yourself. I don't know where you're going with that one, Lynn, but yeah, I feel you. Believe it. I appreciate that. I encourage you to believe in yourself as well, Eggman Rocks. But I also say to folks, out there, just explore the world of live streaming, the age of live streaming that we're in. How long it lasts, I don't know. Will it be an oversaturation of live streams? Will people overdo it? Is it too much? Is it hurting the bandwidth of YouTube, of Facebook, of Twitter, or places like that? I just think it's a response to a need for people to want to be connected to each other. It's a way to really just speak to folks off the cuff. It's a way to speak to people, raw and uncut. Like with me right now, I'm here raw and uncut. I have no makeup. I got papers behind me and curtains and stuff like that. This is just the realest I can make it. Like I said, I could just pull out, this Noxema thing, saying like it's live right now. It's a direct response to people wanting to know you or wanting to interact with you and touch you and see what's going on with you. Especially your favorite live streamers or your favorite YouTubers or whatever the case may be. I'm trying to accept God in my heart. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with accepting God in your heart. Amen. Peace and blessings with that. But it is a chance to, as far as live streaming goes, it is a chance to have a direct response and a direct connection to your audience, to the people that you were trying to interact with or whatever. I'll watch your new Lord John. I'll be back there. Oh, okay, you got a new upload going on there. Check out John MK Doe. There's something going on there. Mark Merrill, them having a conversation. I don't want to jump in your conversation, but that's the cool thing about live streams, that you can have these organic conversations. Oranges. I do not have any oranges, Lynn. I haven't had any oranges in a while. But again, thank you for that. I appreciate that. I just personally think that the engagement, there's nothing like it, other than when you're in the live stream, and it is a response to people wanting to be, more connected to each other. They just have this need to say, okay, I want to see, the real, the raw, the uncut. Sometimes you don't want things to look too polished and stuff like that. And there's nothing wrong with having it edited, polished content or whatever the case may be. But not everybody has those means. Not everybody has those skills, those abilities, and whatnot. But at the same time, you still have an audience. You still have people that you want to engage with and talk to. Sometimes it's nothing like a good conversation with people from, all walks of life, different parts of the world. Especially with this live streaming thing. Where else could you go and talk to somebody, from Australia and Africa and Asia and Canada, and different parts of the U.S. and Mexico or whatever the case may be, in the same thing. So my girl and I have gotten so super close to the rats, and then guys, and then the next time, how do I deal with this situation? You just came out of nowhere. I haven't seen R Flag in so long, and I'll give you a second to answer that. I just got to read your comment again. So I got super close. Saw her super, saw her bad pass and said to that. But there is a group of guys in on her, and that's how to do this. Workman. Oh yeah. Okay, I got you. R Flag. So you basically saying, feel the God of. Whoa, no, that's funny. I'm not. I don't know about that, Eggman Rocks. I'm trying to complete this mission 22 to be interested in the 22 vets that have taken it on daily. Oh wow, there's a lot going on in the comment section. Wow, sorry to hear that. That is a problem with vets taking their lives and stuff like that. You know, um, that's a rough situation. And let me go back to our flag. So you were saying that you were dealing with a girl, you got super close, and there's guys hitting on her that have they live close to her. How do you deal with the situation? I mean, first I ask you, how do you want to deal with the situation? I mean, if you asking me personally how I would deal with the situation, I mean, I would I wouldn't get too crazy or out of hand if she's being transparent about it. I mean, if she's telling you, as long as she's communicating with you about what's happening and you're going on about your business, I mean, I would leave it be, until something came about where you saw or you felt like there was a situation where it needed to be. Well, if she's ignoring them and she's being transparent with you, then that's all you can really do. I mean, I would go around and see who the guys are. I wouldn't try to approach them at first, but I would see who the guys are, and I'll make my presence be known. I would make sure that I show myself or whatever, go out places with her, and let it be known she has a boyfriend without getting too confrontation with anybody. But I wouldn't make a big deal about it. The problem comes in situations like those is when they stop telling you about what's going on. They stop telling you about things like that. If there's no communication, if it's a whole bunch of vague stuff, then that's what it is. When something being known isn't always a good thing. Uh, Me being known isn't always a good thing. Okay, so then don't be known. But at the same time, if you have communication, open lines of communication, then it's a situation where you don't worry, you don't panic, because your own insecurities could actually hurt the relationship. If you're in a relationship with somebody and you're showing that insecurity, or that you're putting out those fears and stuff like that, then you're showing you don't trust the person that you're dealing with. That's just really the square bones about it. If she's telling you she's ignoring them, and she's being transparent with you, then all you can really do is trust. I'll probably marry honestly. Well, if you're probably gonna honestly marry her, then there's times when you're gonna have trust, and be able to let that be, because there'll be times when she goes to work, or she's around people that likes her, or folks that are lusting for her, or whatever the case, like vice versa. What does she do when there's women lusting for you? If there's women that want to jump your bone and give you some of the give you some of that dirty love, what I'm saying, how does she deal with that? Always put yourself in the other person's shoes. If you're being open and transparent with her and having lines of communications that are not closed, then it's like that. Yeah. John MK Doe. I'm not married, but I mean, maybe married to these streets, but nah, I haven't been married yet, but I've been in some relationships here and there, so I know about some things. But for the most part, our flag, it comes down to a situation. Either you're going to trust the person or you're not. If you can't trust the person, then you probably shouldn't be in a relationship with that individual. That's just really the bare bones of that. So, that's kind of, how that goes. And see, this is one of the reasons why it's interesting to have, live streaming. They're living in the age of live streaming. You can talk with and interact with people, just almost instantaneously. I completely trust her. Nobody can over alpha me. I just love the wisdom you give out in hundreds of thousands of streams and Trojan. Yeah, well, it happens, man. I don't try to take any of the trolling personally, excuse me. That was your Trojan, you're my favorite. I didn't know I was your favorite live streamer, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Trolling aside, it comes down to, trust, and if you're the alpha, then you're the alpha. If you hold that position in this lady's heart, then you'll know, over time, as long, like I said, as long as you keep it, I've referred you to a lot of people, man. Okay, I appreciate that, R flag. That's love, man. That's peace there. Much respect for that. Much respect for that. Llama Monster, appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, Llama Monster. You caught me when I was coming at the end of this live stream. I wasn't planning on being here long, but I just had a whole bunch of stuff going on and things that I was doing and whatnot. I do have some things that I got to get back to, but like I said, we're in the age of live streaming. I think it's the age of live streaming because people want to be more connected. They want to have more, real, communications and conversations with people, and it's not something that always an edited video can do. Brooklyn, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, hey, your master. It's all good. Oh, hey, your master. Yeah, yeah. That's funny. Nah, but yeah, yeah. You folks kind of get where I'm coming from. You know, let me know what you think in the comment section after I upload the video. Like, subscribe, share. You know, thank you for watching this live stream. And as always, spread love. It's the Brooklyn way.